Hello again, Eden from A Moment of Zen, and this is the next video about law of attraction terminology in regards to Abraham-Hicks material, which is the law of attraction teachings that I most resonate with. There are plenty of teachers out there. I just happen to really love the way they put the message out. I mean, there's only so many ways that you can explain. You create your own reality. I just really like the way they do it. So today's word or terminology, contrast. What is contrast? I don't think I've done any videos yet where I mentioned that word. So if this is the first time you're hearing it, hip hop hooray. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Contrast is really all the things that you may be considering undesirable or bad. The contrast is the relationship that you feel is unsatisfying. It's the situation you feel that's not pleasing to you. It's the conditions that you are not enjoying. The contrast is there to help you better define and understand what it is that you do really want. As much as you may think you don't want contrast, you do. If you didn't have the contrast, it would make growth a lot harder, because if everything was always honky-dory, wonderful, that it would get boring, because you would sort of get stagnant. The contrast helps to keep things moving. It lets you know that you've changed, you've grown, you've outgrown certain things, and so the contrast really isn't all that bad. It also gives you a chance to understand yourself better and learn how to control your reactions and your emotions to things. So let's say, for example, I'll use something from my life, my car. When my car broke down, the old me, before I understood the law of attraction as good as I do now and understand how energy and vibration works, when it broke down the first time, the old me would have had all kinds of negative emotion. I would have been sad, mad, angry, frustrated, scared, nervous, you name it. When it broke down, and now that I have the knowing that I have, I was just like, okay, well, it sucks, but we'll figure it out, and let's see who can we call so that we can coordinate a ride, and wait till we can call, AAA to help us, and blah, blah, blah. And we just dealt with it, and it was fine, and I was fine, and it was, I'm not saying it was an awesome moment, but it helped me to realize how much I had grown and changed, because I was able to just, okay, it is what it is, we're all safe, nobody's hurt, no point in getting upset over it, because that's not going to fix anything anyway. So that's an example of the contrast as far as if something were to happen to you. Now, if you're in contrast where you're not happy with a certain situation, let's say you didn't like the job you were in. So the contrast is letting you know that you want a different job, and it helps you to define what it is that you want in a job. Did you want someplace that was closer to home? Did you want a whole different career path? Did you want different kind of coworkers? Like, what is it that you were wanting? The contrast helps you to define that. So the more you have an understanding of how much your thoughts and emotions have a play in your life and your reality, then you learn to appreciate the contrast for what it really is, and that's a helpful tool to get you to where you really want to be, and you learn to embrace it over time, believe it or not. I mean, if right now you're hearing this and it sounds like, lady, you're crazy, and how could I like the contrast? Give it some time. You got to practice this new way of thinking, and then the contrast, you'll learn to appreciate it. It will make more sense as you practice paying attention to your thoughts and feelings and emotions. It all falls together. It does. Okay, I hope that was helpful. If you did like the video, please hit that like button, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will leave my contact information in the comment box below. So if you have any other questions, if there's anything you want me to answer, or if you want to know how to get into the shop and check the place out or talk to me in person, that's how you can do it. Alrighty, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.